Patch to update what? Hey guys, it's gonna be not very I'm trying something. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. Okay. I wanna share my screen, but also be in the bottom. Hi guys. I know, I'm sorry. 'Cause I found something that will either be amazing or prove me to be a wild fraud. I'm very excited, but I need to figure out how to share my screen, so I'm ignoring you guys a little bit, and I'm sorry. Bottom Beth. Uh, yeah. Okay, hold on. How okay. It said okay, what's this? Okay, hold on. Okay, open this, I guess. Nope, maybe just this? Okay. Okay. Ooh, you guys, it might drop out. I'll say later. Okay, so this tab. Okay, you guys, let me know if you can see this. But now I can't see you. Okay, so what if I do this? Oh, I popped out my chat so I can oh my god, okay, can you guys see this? So I can see oh, okay, you guys, I watched the first question on this. It's the first question and I answered it correctly, and it's supposed to be, it's the ultimate Henry the 8th quiz. Um, it's no multiple choice, and I wanna see how good I do. But, like, what if and, like, I could go terribly, but I love this. I love when YouTube pops up tiny little channels, like, they have 34 subs, and, like, I'm so excited, but also very worried. Ooh, my palms are sweating, like, you guys, this is probably how people do it. I always thought they had 2 cameras, like, I'm getting flushed. This is how exciting Mary? No one gives a crap about Henry the 7th, but is the first answer, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds, to calm down. I wanna get a hair clippy. Okay. Also, I changed into my pajamas. I'm in my cozy shirt. Okay. Are we ready? Do you guys even wanna see this? I think it'd be really fun. No, we're not. We're just winning. We're just I just wanna see if I'm good at this. I just feel like it'd be fun. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause because it's the first question, and I'm worried you won't hear the audio because of this. I'm taking a quiz. Okay, tell me if you can hear it. I can't even hear it. Okay. Oh no, when I go away, I can't see you guys. Let me pop out chat. Pop out chat. And then put you guys over here. If I do this. Okay, I pulled you on top so I can see you again. Um, Tell me if you can hear it. Ready? It's just music right now. Can you hear the just the music? Okay. Okay.
Welcome to the ultimate.
Okay. I am such a nerd. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. Okay. Shut up. Oh, that shut up was just for Mac. How's my volume? Is it good? I paused it. Oh, sorry. It says I can't. Okay, ready? Okay. Let's see if I can. I'm flushed because I'm like really excited, but I'm also super embarrassed for some reason. Like, it's a lot. Oh, I lost you. Where's my chat? Here you are. Okay. I'm weirdly excited. This is very odd. Yeah, everybody place your bets. 60 questions. There is no multiple choice. I just have to say it. I have such slow recall on like names and stuff. It's going to be hard. Okay. Okay. It's high stakes. Okay. You're going to kick my ass, Mary? 5 Angel. That is cruel. Okay. I'm so excited. This will be like 100% of my YouTube channel is going to be me taking Henry VIII quizzes. Like, it's my dream job. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Hold on. I want to let me see something. Hi, Resident. Makes me think Resident Evil. Like, no offense, but it makes me think a little bit of Resident Evil. Hold on. That one. Okay, Leslie, you're a mod. I'm just doing this really quickly so that if somebody tries like slow types the N-word, you guys can do it. You'll join my channel that has more tutor content. I should do a second channel just for tutors. Which by the way, tutor also sounds like butt. Tracy B, how do you feel about modding? You're the only one I asked consent for, so that's fun. Tabitha, I thought you were a moderator. Okay. Yeah, you, Leslie, with the wrench. All right, so, okay, thank you, baby. Okay, you guys, so if anybody starts writing words that my kids would obsess over. Okay, ready? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hey, you're allowed to say hello, your fellow ferals, Mountain View, whose name I can't remember, but I know where you live. Why shouldn't you just put on subscriber mode? That is very reasonable. Okay, and then I do what? And then I do what? Settings. That's just monetization settings, which I stopped monetizing my live streams because it wasn't worth the money for the annoyance. Does that make sense? Now I have to go into my studio. Okay, so I can't. So let's just be vigilant. Because I don't want to sign into my studio while we are sharing screens. That sounds sketchy. Okay. Here we go. Oh, my hands are sweating. Okay.
Henry VIII quiz. From his 6 marriages to the political upheavals of the Tudor era, we've crafted a quiz that delves into the complexities of Henry VIII's life and legacy. This is the expert edition. There are no multiple choice options. For a more beginner-friendly approach, check out our beginner edition.
Should probably do beginner
Ready
first.
to test your skills? Let's go.
I am. Okay, let's go. I'm ignoring you
Who
guys.
was the father of Henry VIII?
Henry VII. Mark that as right.
The correct answer is Henry VII. Who was Henry VIII's mother?
Elizabeth of York.
The correct answer is Elizabeth of York. How many of Henry VII and Elizabeth of York's children survived infancy?
Only 3. 4. 4.
The correct answer is 4.
Sorry, I forgot about Arthur.
What was the name of Henry VIII's older brother and heir to the throne?
Arthur. It's 4 right.
The correct answer is Arthur. Henry VII arranged the marriage between his son, Prince Arthur, and Catherine of Aragon when Arthur was just a child. In which treaty was this arrangement formalized?
Shit, that's hard. I have no idea, like, the
The
Spanish
correct answer is Treaty of Medina del Campo.
that's way too hard.
When was Henry VIII born?
Oh, I'm not gonna pass this. 1498.
The correct answer is 1491. Although he was not the heir, which important title did Henry receive at the age of 3?
Prince of Wales? Oh, he
The
was
correct answer is
York.
Duke of York.
Always the second oldest. Okay, I'm all flustered.
How old was Arthur, Prince of Wales, when he married Catherine of Aragon?
15.
The correct answer is 15.
This is so stressful.
How long was Arthur, Prince of Wales, married to Catherine of Aragon before he died?
6 months.
The correct answer is 6 months. With whom did Henry VII arrange a marriage for his son, Henry, after the death of Arthur?
Catherine of Aragon.
The correct answer is Catherine of Aragon. What year did Henry VIII become king?
No! Oh my god, okay. Shoot, I can't do the math.
The correct answer is
1502.
1509. What happened to Henry VIII's financial advisors, Sir Richard Empson and Edmund Dudley, after he became king?
Beheaded for treason.
The correct answer is they were executed for treason.
By beheading. Don't need to be
Who was
sleepy.
crowned alongside Henry VIII at his coronation?
Catherine of Aragon as Queen Regent. Queen Consort, sorry. Queen
The
Consort.
correct answer is Catherine of Aragon.
Stress.
Who was Henry VIII's chief minister in the early years of his reign?
I don't think it was Wolsey. Yeah, Wolsey.
The correct answer is Thomas Wolsey. What key victory did Henry achieve against the French in 1513?
Battle of the Spurs. That was the battle. He beat them in the Battle of the Spurs.
The correct answer is Battle of the Spurs.
Okay.
Which Scottish king was killed at the Battle of Flodden in 1513?
James. Nope, not James. Frick.
The correct answer is James IV.
Oh, yay. James V became, okay, yeah.
Who acted as regent during his campaign in France?
Catherine of Aragon. Who, coincidentally, that was the battle that he was killed in.
The correct answer is Catherine of
He
Aragon.
wasn't even there. He was in France, which is clear.
What was the name of the child born to Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon on February 18, 1516?
God, that had to be their firstborn, who was a son, and I don't know what his name was. It was probably something insane.
The correct answer is Mary.
Oh no, it was their baby girl. Sorry, Mary.
Who was Henry VIII's illegitimate son with Elizabeth Blunt, a lady in waiting to Catherine of Aragon?
Henry Fitzroy.
The correct answer is Henry Fitzroy.
Oh, Holly, I know this because I'm obsessed.
What grand diplomatic meeting took place between Henry VIII and Francis I in 1520?
That was the Field of the Cloth of Gold.
The correct answer is Field of the Cloth of Gold.
I'm sorry.
Who was executed on May 17, 1521, for treason after being accused of plotting against Henry VIII?
Fuck, his cousin, the Duke of...
The correct answer is Edward Stafford, Duke of Buckingham.
Duke of Buckingham. Sorry, I knew it was Buckingham.
What title was given to Henry VIII by Pope Leo X on October 11, 1521, for his work
Defender
against
of
Martin
the
Luther's teachings?
Defender of the Faith.
The correct answer is Defender of the Faith. Which treaty was signed on June 19, 1522, by Henry VIII and Charles V, pledging a joint invasion of France?
I don't know. The treaty of this shit never gets done.
The correct answer is Treaty of Windsor.
So close. I was really close. They rhyme.
What was the name of the unpopular tax imposed by Thomas Wolsey in 1525, intended to fund the war against France but later abandoned due to widespread resistance?
I don't remember. Because that also is less interesting.
The correct answer is Amicable Grant.
I don't care that much about their.
What was the main reason Henry VIII sought an annulment of his marriage to Catherine of Aragon in 1527?
He said that it was like an incestuous relationship, that she slept with her.
The correct answer is no male heir.
Not really.
Who was the prominent English bishop who openly challenged Henry VIII's divorce and annulment of his marriage to Catherine of Aragon, leading to his execution?
Hold on. I know this one, and it's going to go so fast. Stephen.
The correct answer is John Fisher.
Way off.
Which prominent statesman and advisor to Henry VIII fell from power in 1529 due to his failure to secure an annulment for the king's marriage to Catherine of Aragon?
Wolsey.
The correct answer is Thomas Wolsey. What legislative body began in 1529 and played a key role in reducing the power of the Pope and the Catholic Church in England?
Parliament?
The correct answer is Reformation Parliament.
Oh, I didn't know they were like, ooh, I'm the Reformation Parliament.
Who was Henry VIII's second wife?
Anne Boleyn.
The correct answer is Anne Boleyn.
That would be really funny stuff.
Who was appointed as the Archbishop of Canterbury by Henry VIII in 1533 and played a key role in the English Reformation?
Oh my God, what is his name? I'm not going to get it.
The correct answer is Thomas Cranmer. What was the name of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn's daughter?
Elizabeth.
The correct answer is Elizabeth.
Names.
Which 1534 act declared Henry VIII as the supreme head of the Church of England, marking the official separation from the Roman Catholic Church?
I don't remember what it's called because it's stupid law. That's stupid.
The correct answer is Act of Supremacy.
Okay, yeah, actually. That one I have heard of.
What significant rebellion occurred in Ireland during Henry's reign?
Who's at the door, babe?
The correct answer is Kildare Rebellion.
I never knew that. I would never have known that.
Which former Lord Chancellor was executed in 1535 for refusing to recognize Henry VIII as the head of the Church of England?
Oh my God, more.
The correct answer is Thomas More.
My purse is in the kitchen.
What was the name of the comprehensive survey of the finances of the Church in England, conducted in 1535 on the orders of Henry VIII?
The Give Me All Your Shit.
The correct answer is Valor Ecclesiasticus.
Never heard that once in my life.
How did Anne Boleyn's marriage to Henry VIII end?
Amicably. They high-fived. Cut her head off. A little bit.
The correct answer is execution.
That is the correct answer.
Who was Henry VIII's third wife?
Jane Seymour.
The correct answer is Jane Seymour.
My tummy.
What significant event, initiated by Henry VIII in 1536, involved the closure and confiscation of the wealth and lands of religious institutions in England and Wales?
He separated from the church and then was later excommunicated?
The correct answer is dissolution of the monasteries.
I didn't know we called it that.
Who was Henry VIII's chief minister during the dissolution of the monasteries?
Cromwell?
The correct answer is Thomas Cromwell. What was the name of the large-scale rebellion in northern England in 1536, which protested against Henry VIII's religious reforms and the dissolution of the monasteries?
Does it have something to do with the word heart? Is heart in there? I know that was their symbol.
The correct answer is Pilgrimage of Grace.
See, heart. Everybody look at the heart.
Who was the long-awaited male heir of Henry VIII and Jane Seymour?
Edward. Yeah. It's Thomas. It's Elizabeth. No,
The
Edward.
correct answer is Edward.
I'm so stressed, you guys. Like,
What happened to Jane Seymour after the birth of Edward?
she died.
The correct answer is she died of complications.
Sure.
Which authorized edition of the Bible, first prepared in 1538 and published in 1539, was the first English translation to be officially endorsed by Henry VIII?
I don't know the common version. Common prayer. Book of Common Prayers.
The correct answer is Great Bible.
Me.
Which 1539 legislation reinforced Catholic doctrines within the Church of England and imposed harsh penalties for heresy?
I don't watch your legislation bills. Like,
The correct answer is the Act of Six Articles.
that's stupid.
Which of Henry VIII's wives was married to him in 1540 as part of an alliance with Protestant states, arranged by Thomas Cromwell?
The fourth one, Anne of Cleves.
The correct answer is Anne of Cleves. Why did Henry VIII annul his marriage to Anne of Cleves?
Because he didn't think she was pretty enough. He said he couldn't get it up.
The correct answer is lack of physical attraction.
Like, that was a big thing. And then he was like, but I can't, like, I do have
Which
night
chief
vision.
minister of Henry VIII fell from favor and was executed in 1540, partly due to his role in arranging the king's unsuccessful marriage to Anne of Cleves?
Cromwell. And could you imagine being like, yeah, no, I could totally masturbate, but I just can't do it with her.
The correct answer is Thomas Cromwell. Who was Henry VIII's fifth wife?
Catherine Howard, Anne Boleyn's cousin.
The correct answer is Catherine Howard.
He didn't, Steph. She survived. She was like,
How did
it.
Catherine Howard, Henry VIII's fifth wife, die?
She was executed for banging just about everybody, but she was like a young teen, guys.
The correct answer is beheading. Which battle in 1542 saw the English forces decisively defeat the Scots, leading to the death of James V of Scotland?
Wasn't the rough wooing? Battle of the...
The correct answer is Battle of Solway Moss.
Almost said that.
Who was Henry VIII's final wife?
Catherine Parr. I almost said Jane Parr.
The correct answer is Catherine Parr. Which act, passed in 1543, restored Mary and Elizabeth to the line of succession despite their illegitimacy?
Like the Act of Succession. Although that was an answer for something else.
The correct answer is Third Succession Act. Which French city did Henry VIII capture during his 1544 campaign in France?
Flodden.
The correct answer is Boulogne.
I don't even know if Flodden's in France.
During which naval battle in 1545 did Henry VIII's prized warship, the Mary Rose, sink?
I don't know. It's not with the like Spanish Armada thing.
The correct answer is Battle of the Solent.
Oh, okay.
Which treaty, signed in June 1546, ended the conflict between England and France that began in 1542?
The Treaty of Just Kidding, We're Besties.
The correct answer is Treaty of Ardres.
Yep. Okay, I should have done the easier
What
one.
health condition plagued Henry VIII in his later years?
I had all of them. Gout, for sure. Also had like an open wound in his leg.
The correct answer is obesity and leg ulcers.
Yeah, everybody knew about the obesity. That's not PC.
When did Henry VIII die?
1549.
The correct answer is 1547.
Rat farts.
Where is Henry VIII buried?
He is buried in the Church of Windsor. It's in Windsor.
The correct answer is St. George's Chapel, Windsor. What major legacy did Henry VIII leave behind for England?
Just massive shit show everywhere, but the English church.
The correct answer is establishment of the Church of England. Who succeeded Henry VIII as King of England?
Edward.
The correct answer is Edward VI.
For a very short amount of time. Okay,
Post your score in the comments.
I won't.
Please like, subscribe. Thanks for
Now my
watching.
mouse doesn't work. Okay, pause. I am gonna like, and I will comment. Love this, proud of you. Loved this, proud of you. Okay. Comment. Okay. Now, you guys, I thought that was so much fun. You got a crappy 7. I got too panicked to write down my score. I have no idea how well I did. Did I do at least 25? Did I do 50% correct? I didn't know they were going to ask the name of treaties. Like, what am I, a scholar? No. But, like, what other quizzes do they have? Easy general knowledge quiz. I don't know. That was really, really fun for me, you guys. I had so much fun. That was so good. I love that some of you guys got 0. Yay, 30. That's awesome. Hi, sweet potato. Don't judge me. Like I am kind of just in it for the soap opera of it all. And okay. Should I do another quiz? Is it lame? But should I? I can't decide. That was really fun and very nerve-wracking. Hold on, let's see what other quizzes they have. Okay. North America country shape quiz. That's I can get 100%. Okay, I'll show you guys and you can tell me. Videos. Okay, what's hard is I have to do Yeah, you guys can vote on which one I do. Yes, you guys absolutely will vote. Um, I do great on the people stuff, not so good on the law stuff. All right, so look, general knowledge quizzes, North America country shape. Ooh. North America country location. That one would be hard because I can't like Oh, Lisa. Sorry, I forgot where my camera was. Lisa, let me know how you are, okay, when you're done. And prayers. Okay. See if I can do this. Okay. Gemstone quiz. No, please don't do that to me, you guys. Country locations, I feel like would be hard because I don't know that I could click while you guys are there. All of country shapes. Weird. Capitals of the world. That would be crazy. Capitals of Africa, I would lose. Flags of the world. All right, so it looks um like flags where countries are and famous paintings or general knowledge. General knowledge, you guys? Okay, general knowledge. Wow, coming in here making noise. Um so Leroy has a long Lammy and Tasha has decided to steal it to ruin his life and she just wanders around with it. All right, let's go get general knowledge. Part 1. Okay. Here we go. True trivia master for me, I am not. Eclectic. Love that.
Welcome to the Eclectic General Knowledge Quiz. Get ready to test your wits across history, geography, mythology, and more. Do you have what it takes to conquer the challenge? What is the term for the study of flags?
Oh, can you guys hear me? It's iconography.
The correct answer is vexillology.
Damn it.
The word vexillology comes from the Latin vexillum, originally referring to a specific type of military banner used by Roman units.
I don't want to learn.
Over time, vexillum became
wanna
a
know if I'm right
general
or
term
wrong.
for flag or banner.
Hey, Mimoy.
What is the highest mountain in our solar system?
Olympus Mons.
The correct answer is Olympus Mons, Mars. Olympus Mons, located on Mars, is the tallest mountain in the solar system at approximately 21.9 kilometers or 13.6 miles high, nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest.
Ooh.
Which Mughal emperor commissioned the construction of the Taj Mahal?
C.
The correct answer is Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan commissioned the Taj Mahal in 1632 as a mausoleum for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal.
I had
It
no
stands
idea.
as a symbol of
Just so
eternal love and is
accurate.
one of the most iconic structures in the world. What is the name of the two-handed sword famously used by the Dacians?
Scimitar.
The correct answer is falx. The falx
Well,
was a large,
thank you.
curved two-handed sword used by the Dacians, known for its ability to cut through enemy shields and armor. The falx was particularly devastating but left the warrior without the
Really?
ability
Did
to use a
Jeffersons
shield for
finally go back and
protection.
check? That's funny. Is anybody doing well on this, you
Which
guys?
battle is considered the first major battle of the Hundred Years' War?
Not the Battle of the Poitiers, that'd be weird. B,
The
Battle of
correct answer is Battle of Sluis. The Battle of Sluis, fought in 1340, was the first major battle of the Hundred Years' War. This naval battle resulted in a decisive English victory, giving them control of the English Channel and setting the stage for
these are
future land
not
campaigns.
easy. These
What
are
is the name of the
not
tree
easy.
native to southern Africa, known for its striking, aloe-like appearance and spiky branches?
The Kauri tree, D?
The correct answer is quiver tree. The quiver
These
tree
are
is
too
not a true
hard.
tree but a type of large plant from the aloe family with thick, water-storing leaves. Indigenous peoples used its hollowed branches to
Really
craft
hard.
quivers for arrows, giving it its name.
General knowledge, my butthole.
Which gem family has members such as ruby and sapphire?
Ladies? B, A, A.
The correct answer is corundum family. Ruby and sapphire are both varieties of the mineral corundum.
Not
The
having fun
difference in their
anymore.
color is due to trace elements.
Good job,
Rubies are
Steph.
red due to chromium, while sapphires can range from blue to many other colors depending on the presence of elements like
I'm gonna leave a
iron and
mean comment
titanium.
now. I'm gonna be like, "Why do you wash your dishes before you put them in the
What is
dishwasher?"
the highest mountain in Antarctica?
Mount Erebus.
The correct answer is Mount Vinson. Mount Vinson, at 4,892 meters, 16,050 feet, is Antarctica's highest peak. It was discovered as recently as 1957 during U.S. Navy aerial surveys.
I think what, I got 1?
What is the orbital period of Halley's Comet?
Oh my god, remember Halley's Comet? D, 102 years.
The correct answer is 76 years. Halley's Comet has an orbital period of approximately 76 years, making it visible from Earth about
Ow.
once every human
It used
lifetime.
to be fun and now
Its
it's
last
so
appearance
sad.
was in
So
1986, and it
discouraging.
is expected to return around 2061. What is the name of the ancient Celtic war trumpet with a distinctive animal-shaped bell?
I don't know, but I need one. It's a C. That feels like, right? A C?
The correct answer is carnix. The carnix was a large, bronze war trumpet used by the ancient Celts,
I'm amazed.
featuring an animal-shaped bell, often resembling a boar or serpent.
Like,
It
we
was
have a
used to
wildly
intimidate
different
enemies and rally warriors
definition
during
in
battle.
general, Colleen. This is insane.
Catherine Howard, the fifth wife of Henry VIII, was related to which of his other wives?
C, Anne Boleyn, they were cousins.
The correct answer is Anne Boleyn. Catherine Howard was a first cousin of Anne Boleyn,
I love
Henry
that.
VIII's second wife.
The
Both
Lilia
women were
mom.
executed on
Lilac
charges
mom.
of adultery
Read it
and
now.
treason, highlighting the dangers of court life under the Tudor
I feel
king.
like I'm a little bit ahead of
In
you
Norse
guys.
mythology, what is the name of the immense ash tree that connects the nine worlds?
I don't A, because it looks really, really
The
Northy.
correct answer is Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is the immense ash tree central to Norse mythology, linking the nine worlds.
I don't wanna
It
do
is
this anymore.
considered the axis of the cosmos, with its roots and branches connecting realms of gods, humans, and the underworld. Who painted the Night Watch?
D.
The correct answer is Rembrandt van Rijn.
Oh,
The
Rembrandt.
Night
Yeah,
Watch
you
is
think I
one of
would
the
be able to
most
pull that
famous
out.
works by Dutch painter Rembrandt van Rijn, completed in
Tracy.
1642.
This is
The
really
painting is
hard.
renowned for its dramatic use of light and shadow and its
Good job,
dynamic
Linda.
depiction of a militia company. What is the name of the storm system on Jupiter known as the largest in the solar system?
The Great Red Spot. I'm glad that they, like, threw
The
me
correct answer is the Great Red Spot.
a
The Great Red Spot is a massive storm on Jupiter,
here's a
measuring
preview
about
so you don't
16,000 kilometers or
drink
10,000 miles wide,
when you come
making
off
it the
the
largest storm in the solar system. It has been raging for at least 400 years, possibly much longer.
I find that fascinating too.
During World War II, on which mountain was the iconic photograph of the flag raising at Iwo Jima taken?
See, I hate this.
The correct answer is Mount Suribachi. The iconic photograph of the flag raising
My
was taken on
depression
Mount Suribachi during the Battle of
knows
Iwo
no
Jima
bounds.
in World War II.
I
The
was that
photograph was
forever.
captured by Associated Press photographer Joe
I
Rosenthal
do
and
love that
became a
we're learning
powerful
things
symbol of
more
American
about
courage and sacrifice.
that.
Which canyon is the largest in Africa?
I don't know, I don't go there. The Grand Canyon of Africa, that sounds so
The correct
egocentric of
answer
us.
is
I'm
Fish
like, "I'm
River
gonna be at the
Canyon.
Grand
The
Canyon
Fish River
and throw
Canyon,
our name in
located in
Africa."
southern Namibia, is the largest canyon in
I
Africa.
love that, Holly, that
It
you
is
know
over
stuff.
160 kilometers or 100 miles long, up to 27 kilometers or 17 miles wide, and up to 550 meters or 1,800 feet deep.
Me.
In Greek mythology, what is the name of the multi-headed dog that guards the gates of
There's
the underworld?
3 of these. B, D.
The correct answer is Cerberus. Cerberus, ancient Greek Kerberos, is the fierce, multi-headed dog who guards the gates of the underworld. His role was to prevent the dead from escaping and the living from entering without permission.
Right? Thank you, Harry Potter.
What is the name of the German machine gun nicknamed Hitler's buzzsaw during World War II?
Oh, it's probably an MG34.
The correct answer is
Nope.
MG42.
G42,
The MG42, a German
my god, are
general-purpose
we
machine
done?
gun
2
used
more,
during
you
World
guys.
War II, was nicknamed Hitler's buzzsaw due to its extremely high rate of fire, which could reach up to
Oh my god, that's
1,200 rounds
really
per minute.
funny stuff.
Its distinctive sound earned it
Holly's
this
got
infamous
5. Holly's
moniker.
so smart.
Which African island nation does this flag belong to?
The only one I know is Madagascar, so I'll give it that. Comoros.
The correct answer is Seychelles. The Seychelles is an
Oh,
island
Seychelles.
nation
I
in the
always say
Indian Ocean,
Seychelles.
off the coast of East Africa.
One
It is
more.
known for its stunning beaches, unique wildlife, and vibrant
One more, we'll
culture.
be done.
Which Roman emperor, famed for his towering height of over 8 feet, approximately 245 centimeters, ascended from the ranks of the Roman army to become emperor?
8 feet? Maximus, because he was the Maximist in the area.
The correct answer is Maximinus Thrax. Maximinus Thrax, famously known for his extraordinary height of over 8 feet, about
Got it. Oh my god, we got it,
245
baby.
centimeters.
Shut up. Hated that. I hated it. I hated it. That was very depressing. I'm not gonna thumbs down them because they did try to make a quiz, but it made me want to murder everyone. I want to make myself feel better. Henry VIII Beginner Edition. It's just gonna be about wives. Hmm. So we didn't do great. I'm so glad it's finally over. That was terrible. That was terrible. I hated that so much. Norse mythology. No, I'm already depressed. That was terrible. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know any of those. Historical figures? I can name just very few of those. Very few of those. Hmm. All right. This one has 193,000 views. What do we think? Oh my god, okay.
Hi, I've got the best quiz for you today. It starts quite easy, but I
Why
put a
is your
few
mic
questions in
there?
that are really going to challenge you.
Why did you put your
I
mic
would guess
between your
that no
boobs?
one's going to score 90% or more, but I would love you to prove me wrong. So if you're ready, here we go.
Did he say you can't?
Who invented concrete?
The Romans.
Was it the Romans, the Egyptians, or the Greeks? And it was the Romans.
Yeah, suck it, Greeks
What
and
colour is a Maltese dog?
white.
Black, white, or brown? And the answer is white.
Yeah.
Which country was previously known as Rhodesia? Is that Kenya, Zimbabwe, or Botswana?
Botswana.
And I hope you're getting off to a good start. The correct answer is Zimbabwe.
Got two
Which
big
ship
marks.
was infamously found with her crew mysteriously missing?
The Mary Celeste.
Was that the Mary Rose, the RMS Lusitania, or the Mary Celeste?
The Mary Celeste.
And it was the Mary Celeste.
Nice. 3.
Which country suffered the infamous potato famine from 1845 to 52?
Oh my God, if you guys
Was that
don't get
Ireland,
that, I'm
France,
gonna punch
or
you.
Germany?
Ireland.
And it was Ireland.
4 right.
Are soft drinks, which is sodas from my American viewers, acidic, basic, or neutral?
Acidic?
And they are acidic.
Yes.
What is the main cavity-fighting ingredient in toothpaste?
Fluoride.
Is it calcium, fluoride, or potassium? And don't worry, they do get more difficult as we go. The correct answer here is fluoride.
A little bit mocking, but okay. 6 right.
Normally, dairy cows are milked how often? Once a day, twice a day, or once a week?
Twice a day.
And normally, twice a day.
Yes.
Leonardo da Vinci Airport is the main airport for which city? Milan, Venice, or Rome?
Honestly, I don't know, and I want to say Milan.
And is this the first question that catches you out? The correct answer is Rome. Where did the mud pie dessert originate from? The United Kingdom, United States,
I feel like the United
or
States.
Canada?
That feels very us.
And it is, of course, Mississippi mud pie from the USA.
Yeah, that's us.
What is the name of the wall that the Romans built across northern England?
Nero's.
Hadrian's, Nerva's, or Nero's?
Nero's.
And the answer, Hadrian's.
Ha! Screw you, Hadrian.
What female farm animal is called a nanny?
Go.
Sheep, goat, or cow? And the correct answer is goat. What is the most surveilled country in the world?
China.
Is it the United States,
China's their favorite
UK,
other
or
country for
China?
funsies too.
And the answer is China.
Who do you watch, Julie?
Where is the Hagia Sophia Grand Mosque found? Is it in Cairo, Istanbul, or Jerusalem?
Istanbul.
And it's in Istanbul.
Yeah, it is.
Who had a hit in the 60s with Good Vibrations? Was that the Beatles,
Boys.
Rolling Stones, or the Beach Boys?
Nice, Mary.
And it was the Beach Boys.
Okay, I clearly.
Anchorage is the
Right.
largest city in which US state?
Alaska.
Is that in Alaska, Oregon, or Minnesota?
Sorry, I said it so fast for all my UKZs.
And it's in Alaska. Whose national flag features the yin-yang symbol?
South
Is
Korea.
that South Korea, Japan, or China? And it is South Korea. In which city is Tiananmen Square located?
Beijing.
Shanghai, Beijing, or Wuhan?
Beijing.
And the correct answer is Beijing. What is the steering station on a ship called? Is that the bridge, deck, or helm?
It's the helm.
And it is the helm. Stromboli volcano, which recently erupted, is in which country? Greece, Italy or Turkey?
Italy.
And it's in Italy.
Nice. Just because
Who created the character Hercule Poirot? Was that Arthur Conan Doyle, Agatha Christie, or Edgar Allan Poe?
it feels very Agatha Christie-y.
And it was Agatha Christie.
Okay.
What causes athlete's foot?
Your butt does.
Is it a fungi, bacteria, or parasite?
It's the fungi. The fungis get you.
And it is a fungi.
I prefer to say fungi.
What gas is given off during fermentation? Oxygen, nitrogen, or carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide?
The correct one there, carbon dioxide.
Hell yeah!
Do only humans have opposable thumbs? Yes or no? And if you're doing well so far, give me a thumbs up to let me know.
Yeah?
The correct answer is no, it's not just humans,
Oh, monkeys, probably.
which is typically used to culture different types of cells. Test tube, beaker, or Petri dish?
Petri dish.
And the answer, Petri dish.
Petri dish.
What type of instrument is a mandolin? Is it string, wind, or percussion?
It is a string.
And the answer is string. The movie The Social Network is about the founding of which website?
Facebook.
Twitter,
This is so much
Facebook,
more
or
my
Instagram?
speed. Facebook.
And the answer is Facebook. What does the D stand for in the medical term GERD? Is it disease, damage, or digestive?
Disease.
And it is disease.
Nice.
What is the common name for dried plums? Are they raisins, sultanas, or prunes?
Prunes. But I wonder what a sultana is. Sounds delicious.
And they are prunes. In French, what colour is vert? Is it red, green, or blue?
Green. I don't actually know. Feels greeny.
And it is green.
Oh, my tummy just yelled at me again.
In Greek mythology, who is the titan who carries the heavens upon his shoulders?
Atlas?
Is that Atlas, Prometheus, or Cronus?
Well, wait, I thought Atlas carried the world.
And it is Atlas.
Okay. I guess he gets everything.
Who became NATO's newest member on the 7th of March 2024? Austria, Sweden, or Ireland?
Sweden.
And that was Sweden.
Nice.
Which decade is the beehive hairstyle most associated with?
The
The
60s.
50s, 60s, or 70s?
60s. And also, like, why did
And that was
ever
the
happen?
only photo I could find of one. The correct answer is the 1960s.
They shouldn't have
In
done
June 1973, British Honduras became which country?
that.
Guyana, Jamaica, or Belize?
Belize.
And as I said, there's going to be some trickier ones. Did you get this correct? The answer is Belize.
Nice.
Shaggy Rogers is one of the main characters in which cartoon series? Scooby-Doo, The Flintstones,
I had
or
no
The
idea
Smurfs?
he had a last name, you guys. Scooby-Doo, but I didn't know he had a last. I thought he was like Madonna. Cher.
And the answer is Scooby-Doo. Zulu people are native to which part of Africa? West, North, or South Africa?
All right, you guys. West.
And the answer is South Africa.
Yep. Samsonite.
Wednesday is a
wrong.
character in which TV family?
The Addams
The
family.
Munsters, the Addams Family, or the Simpsons? And she's in the Addams Family.
Nice.
Madeira is an autonomous region of which country? Spain, Portugal, or Italy?
Spain.
The correct choice here is Portugal.
6 wrong.
Which beetle is known for being a major pest of potato
About
crops?
the Beatles.
The Colorado, Longhorn, or Rhinoceros beetle?
Longhorn.
And that one is the Colorado beetle.
Oh, Samsonite. 7 wrong.
What is loam?
Wood.
Is it a type of rock, a type of soil, or a type of wood?
It's a type of wood.
And it is
Everybody
a
else
type of soil.
Damn it, you guys. 8.
Changi Airport is a major international airport in which country? Is it in Malaysia, Thailand, or Singapore? And it's definitely the
Singapore.
most beautiful airport I've ever been to. The answer is Singapore.
Yes.
What type of plant is papyrus? Is it a tree, a shrub, or a reed?
A tree. Oh, a lot of
And
people
it
are
is
saying it's
a reed.
Gah!
How many divorces did King Henry VIII have? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
And he was divorced twice. Known as the Dancing House, which city is this building in?
It's kind of cute.
Is it in Prague, Paris, or Vienna?
That feels Paris. Paris vibes.
And the answer is Prague.
10 wrong.
Who established the colony in Goa, India in 1510?
Oh, it's British.
Is it the
They establish
British,
every colony
Portuguese,
all the
or
time,
Dutch?
forever.
And it was the Portuguese.
Screw you, Portuguese.
Hue Imperial City is located in which country? Is that in Vietnam, Thailand, or Cambodia?
That looks Cambodia.
And it's in Vietnam.
Damn it!
Which country produces the most tea? India, China, or Sri Lanka?
India.
And the answer is China.
Dang it, China.
Mace comes from the
Falling
same
off
tree
so
as which
hard.
other spice? Cinnamon, nutmeg, or clove?
I don't know. Clove. It's starting to get
And the
real
answer
again.
is nutmeg.
Damn it, nutmeg.
What food group are lentils in?
They're a legume.
Are they legumes, cereals, or fruits?
I did not know cereals was a food group. I genuinely didn't think it was.
And they are legumes.
Legumes.
What is Europe's largest native land mammal? Is it the European bison, the brown bear, or the elk?
Elk?
And it is the European bison.
See, I thought that was trying to trick me.
Which actor was left stranded on Mars in the movie The Martian? Was that Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon,
Matt
or
Damon,
Brad
right?
Pitt?
Thanks, for-
And it was Matt Damon.
Thanks, Julie. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Patek Philippe is one of the oldest manufacturers of what?
Yeah, watches. Violins.
Watches, violins, or pianos?
Let's look inside the building. Violins.
The answer is watches. Which city is the setting for the movie The Hangover?
Las Vegas.
Is it in Chicago, New York, or Las Vegas?
I hate this game. Like the second I start not getting them right, I hate
And
it.
it's in Las Vegas. In which of these would you use rennet? In cheese making, wine making, or bread making?
Cheese making.
And it's used in cheese making.
Nice. Feel a little bit better
Which
about
country did Volvo originate
Germany.
in? In Germany, Sweden, or Norway?
To be honest, I could not name one Norwegian
And it's from
automaker.
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden! Arts!
Nunavut is a territory in which country? Is it in Russia, Canada,
In Canada,
or
it
Finland?
feels very Canadian, you guys. Nunavut sounds like a very native
And it's
Canadian.
in Canada.
Yep.
Who was the Lone Ranger's Native American sidekick? Was it Tonto,
It's
Kimosabe, or Kato?
Tonto. That is becoming
And
a
the answer
very
is
old
Tonto.
reference.
In which decade did handheld hairdryers first appear? The 1920s, 40s, or 60s?
I bet it's something crazy like the 20s. 60s.
And the answer is
If
the
it's
1920s. Charles Alderton invented which soft drink?
Yum.
Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola was
Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper?
First and best.
And he invented Dr. Pepper.
I started being a little snoot and I stopped
Do
marking my
lab-grown
grandma.
diamonds have the same chemical and physical properties as earth-mined diamonds?
Yes.
Yes or
And
no?
are the only reason why I think diamonds are okay again.
And the answer is Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
The world's first speeding ticket was issued in the UK in 1896 for what speed?
Oh my God, I love
8,
so much.
22, or 30 miles per hour?
22.
And it was for just 8 miles per hour.
That's so funny.
What is the papal name of the current pope?
Oh, dude.
Benedict, Francis,
It's
or John
Benedict,
Paul?
isn't it, you guys?
And the answer is Francis,
Best Catholic. I'm going to get a Catholic
who
award.
took over as Apple's CEO after Steve Jobs.
Tim
Was
Cook.
that Tim Cook, Larry Page, or Jack Dorsey?
I know I should know
It
this.
was Tim Cook.
Like, I'm not a good Catholic.
Does
you
it ever
guys.
snow in the Sahara? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, of course
No
it has.
or yes?
Yep, sure has. It snowed so much. Everybody was like, oh, the Sahara Desert, it's so snowy.
And the correct answer is yes, but
Yeah.
not very often.
Of course, not very often.
What did
Georgia.
James Cook name the Hawaiian Islands? The Sandwich Islands, Cook Islands, or George Islands?
Okay, I really think he named them the Cook Islands, but I think the Cook Islands are elsewhere. And I lived in Hawaii. Sandwich
And
Island.
named them the Sandwich Islands. How many children did Albert Einstein have?
None.
None, 3, or 5?
None. Or at least I hope it's none.
And
It's
he
like-
had 3.
Oh, could you imagine? Everybody's like, your dad was so smart.
Which ancient city was
happened?
renamed Constantinople in
Carthage.
330 CE? Carthage, Argos, or
Carthage.
Byzantium?
Baby, will you bring me my soda water?
And there's a bonus point if you know who named
behind the
it.
couch.
The correct answer is Byzantium.
Byzantium, of course. That's one.
China gave Hong Kong Island to the British as a result of which war? The Boxer Rebellion, Opium War, or the Sino-Japanese War?
Sino-Japanese. Cindy, don't feel stupid
And the answer is the Opium War.
because Tabitha's still in here. So.
What is the national language of Bangladesh? Is it Hindi, Bengali, or Urdu?
Well, I feel like it's got to be Bengali at this point because it's like named the same.
And the answer is Bengali. What is the modern term for an apothecary? Is it a pharmacist, beekeeper, or
Oh
accountant?
God, pharmacist. But when you say it like that, it feels very wild.
And the answer is pharmacist.
Everybody wanted to be a part
What
of
was
that.
the
Oh,
only
God.
Southeast Asian country that was not colonized by Europeans?
Indonesia.
Thailand, Vietnam, or Indonesia?
Indonesia.
And there's an extra bonus point if you know what it was called back then. The correct answer is Thailand. Is toothpaste a Newtonian or a non-Newtonian fluid?
Oh, it's
Which do you think?
Newtonian. No, it's non-Newtonian. Non-Newtonian.
And it is non-Newtonian.
Yes.
In which decade was the Antarctic ozone hole discovered?
The 80s.
In the 1960s, 70s, or 80s?
The 80s, and it ruined my childhood. How dare you?
And that was back in the 80s.
Yep.
For a satellite to be geostationary, it must be approximately 36,000 kilometers directly above what? The North Pole, the equator, or the South Pole?
For the North Pole. The equator. The equator. The equator.
And the answer,
Finally
the
up there.
equator.
Yeah.
What is the name of the world's largest cruise ship?
We should know that's the
Star
icon
of the seas,
guys, because we
symbol
just
of the
talked about
seas,
it in my
or
last
icon
live.
of the seas?
The icon of the seas can carry 10,000 people.
And it is icon of the seas.
This is why if you
Have you played my second channel yet?
No, I haven't, dude.
If you haven't, here's a link. I'd love you to go over there, check it out.
stop. Okay. Okay. That was weird, right? Tracy, oh, I'm sorry. I was making fun of you. The Beth of the Sea. I don't know if that feels good. Makes me feel ginormous. Okay. Anyways, I was scrolling and that Henry VIII quiz came up. I'm totally going to do the easy one so that I feel really good about myself. So, that was fun, you guys. It was fun when I got them right, and then it was just stupid and worthless the second I got them wrong. That middle quiz was stupid, and I hated it. I kind of want to loop back and do the easy one, but I was like, it's stupid to do 2 lives in one day. And I was also like, I felt weird about the first live. I thought I was too bitchy, like not bitchy like I was a bitch, but like bitchy like complainy. And so I felt weird about it, and then I started getting, like, anxiety about it, so I just privated it, um, so that I wouldn't think about it, and then I was, like, scrolling through, and I saw that quiz, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't watch it because I wanna take it first time in front of everybody and see how it goes," and, it was so nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I wanted to see. Yeah, Cindy, we did. We'll do the easy one. Cindy, a lot of them were like, "What was the name of this treaty? What was the name of this?" And that part was really hard. Let's see if they do the easy quiz if they have the same questions. Okay. Um, okay. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Fix this. I have to fix something, like get my mouse to actually work. I hate it when my mouse goes to sleep and is like, okay, here we go. And then go here, and then I'm gonna go here. Yes. Okay. Bye, Steph. Have so much fun, babes. Okay, so next week we'll do Pictionary. That's so funny. All right. Here's the easy quiz. Oh, why are the questions in Dutch? I'm sorry, Nova. Um, all right. Here we go.
Welcome to the ultimate Henry VIII quiz. From his 6 marriages to the
What if it's the
political
same
upheavals of the
questions but
Tudor era,
multiple choice?
we've crafted a quiz that delves into the complexities of Henry VIII's life and legacy. This beginner edition features multiple choice questions and provides concise explanations to help you learn more about Henry VIII's life and reign. For those looking for an even greater challenge, check out our expert edition. Ready to test your skills? Let's go. Who was the father of Henry VIII?
Okay, that was the same question.
The correct answer is Henry VII. Henry VII was the father of Henry VIII and the founder of the Tudor dynasty. He became king in 1485 after defeating Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth Field, ending the Wars of the Roses. Who was Henry VIII's
Yeah,
mother?
it's the same questions. Let's skip ahead and let's see.
1521, for treason after being accused of plotting
Yep.
against Henry VIII. The correct answer is Edward Stafford, Duke of Buckingham. Edward
I
Stafford,
think I would have
3rd
gotten
Duke of Buckingham,
100%
was executed on May
if
17, 1521, after being accused of. What title was given to Henry VIII?
yeah, poop buckets. You guys, it's the same questions. Hate. Yeah, Jill, it was 60 questions. And they're all the same questions, but multiple choice, which makes sense, I guess. They were this, it did really seem to be the same. Oh, yeah, the Duke of Buckingham, it's who was executed because of treason. And to be fair, he was a little bit treasonous, just dabbled in it, just dabbled in a little like treason, kind of like Mary, Queen of Scots, dabbled a little bit into treason. Same stuff, just not the legal stuff. Oh, maybe I skipped too much, but it just, you want to hear the whining? No, I was getting a little, not, anyway. Gypsy, I took a couple of quizzes. We all took a couple quizzes. And the first one was about Henry VIII. The second one was just a load of crap that no one should ever take. And then the third one was general knowledge, made us all feel just a tiny bit better. Tiny bit. Some of them were hard, but some of them we knew. And I love that for us. But yeah, so I was just scrolling. I saw that there was a quiz and I really wanted to take it with you guys. I thought that would be so much fun. Um, Let me see if I can find one more tutor quiz. tutor quizzes. Um, all right. Hey, tall girl Jess. Oh, what's going on with me? Nothing's really going on with me, honey. I was just being grouchy earlier today. So, not hats. Good night, Joe. Um, okay, so there are a couple more tutor quizzes, and you'll get to see what vidIQ thinks of them. So that's exciting. Okay, so what do we think? History quiz, you think you know the tutors? It's only 6 minutes long. Um, if hats are going on with you, that's cool. I love hats. I love hats too. They're the greatest. Um, okay, so the top 3 here. Tutor quiz. The 6 minutes is good? Yeah, we are doing tutor quizzes, Faye. It's funny, right? Um, oh my god, that is funny, Mary. Mary, what part on the tutors are you on? Does that one say, "Are you a nerd?" Because I am a nerd. Let's see. Pulled it up just in case. I love that, Sue, that you know that. Um, last episode of season 1. Describe to me what happened. And why do you like Henry VII so much? Sorry, I'm looking down. Chat's down here. It's easier. Yeah, I've seen it before too, several times over. I do love it. I love it so much. Although I can't seem to keep going. I haven't finished out Rain. I do like after Francis dies, I'm like, this is really kind of far from he was a kinder human. He was kinder. Um, and Henry kind of was awful. Okay, last quiz. And then we're done being nerds. Get nerds. Thank you. What was his title? He was a duke. Earl. Oh man, we're doing bad. We're doing bad. Thank you, Brett. I love you. Dover? This is about to out me as a terrible person. Oh yeah. Love the art. I need multiple choice at this point. What? Judge me, oh Lord. Like kill me or make me king. Favor my cause. I was close. I keep looking at you guys down here and not up here. Sorry. Battle of Bosworth. Bosworth Field. My mistake, guys. Sorry. Who saved the day for Henry and placed the crown on his head? It was his uncle. His uncle, like Schuyler Tudor. William Stanley. Fuck. Who, by the way, was his stepdad, I believe. Right? Henry would pardon many who fought against him, but which earl was forgiven, but then betrayed by the king? Stanley? Earl de la Pole, Earl of John de la Pole. Oh yeah, the de la Poles all got murdered. Kesha, stop dreaming. Oh crap. I'm doing terribly. This is way too fast, but it's like Sanctuary. Okay. I'm not doing great. Yeah, why are you at work, Jennifer? You suck. Elizabeth York. Elizabeth of York. Like, everybody was named Elizabeth, which is rude, selfish. I don't know, for funsies, lands and property from men who had fought him at Bosworth. Oh, because then they were traitors. That is my kind of petty. Okay, Henry, coming up in my opinion of you. First uprising against him, what happened? Oh, thanks, Pope. I'm not doing great at this, you guys. You pass a sign for the Battle of Bosworth when you go to the hospital. Julie, I'm super excited that type of coin, but which one? Bitcoin. Ah, the sovereign. It's close. I want one of those. How much do you think they are? What was Henry and Elizabeth's first son called? Arthur? He was so ugly. He was like always portrayed to be like this ugly dude. I bet you Catherine of Aragon killed him. I don't know the battles. Battle at Stokefield. I'm going to start learning the battles. Then I'll win. What religion did Henry follow and did the country? They were Catholics. How do we know these quizzes have the correct answers? We absolutely don't, Babs. Catherine of Aragon. Also, that is not a very good picture of her. No one knows, but maybe the sweating sickness, but maybe not. Like maybe like he just got sick. Why is that the quiz? Possibly, and then list a whole bunch of things. Why would you even make that a question? You're in charge of making the questions. What weapons were popular on the battlefield? I swear to God, if the answer is all of them, I'm going to absolutely lose it. Bills and bows. Stop it. Starting to get real mad. You can't read, process, and answer. It is a lot, Holly. Oh, thank God we're done. Oh, and then your thing came up, so you can't even read it. I want to kill everyone. That was the worst and stupid. It was fun the first time, and then it stopped being fun. Goodness. No bonus for us. It was like bonus, but also could you subscribe and maybe watch my next video? I always worry about that on my end screens where I'm like, did I place that too soon? Um, but I was nah. I didn't enjoy that one either, Leslie. That was really annoying. We did it. We flew too high to the sun and now our wings are melting. And that's your fault. It's not my fault. I'm not in charge of things. The answers came too quick and like the Arthur one really bothered me. It's fun the first time and then it stops being fun, guys, and we should have done better. Okay, so Potato was giving herself a bath. Okay, so you know how cats kind of like sit on their backs and raise up a tiny bit and they're licking their belly, right? And they have their arm up. And she fell asleep in the middle of one. Oh, she got herself. Don't worry, she wasn't asleep. She's very classy. But like she fell asleep licking her belly. So she looked like an owl tucking their little head under their wing. Very funny. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, well, I enjoyed that we really enjoyed it and then really didn't enjoy it. Like, really enjoyed it, didn't enjoy it, got a little bit better, and then it sucked again. That made me happy. So, I like that it's Christine, we took a tutor quiz because I wanted to try it out. So, I like that. I like that it wasn't consistently good because I don't want you guys to have too high of standards. Um, yeah, that was awesome. All right, well, I'm done. Are you guys done? I'm done. So they use guns and dogs and handcuffs. I don't even know if they had handcuffs, Peggy. Um, Potato. She's so cute. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make her unhappy. Like, there's no reason we should all end on a sour note. Let's get Potato to end on one too. The annoyance. Mm, ah. Yep. No, thanks. She says, "No, thank you." Oh, my little potato. Do your guys' cats do this? So we call it being cash, and I don't know why. But whenever she sees us, she kicks her back legs out as a stretch. Like, you know how they stretch their back legs, but she does it repeatedly as she comes closer to us, where she is like, we're like, "Oh, you're being real cash about it, huh?" Like, she runs into the room and then stretches as she sees us, like, "Oh, hey, just super cash. I'm not excited to see you at all." Potatoes, 1.5. How old are you? She doesn't speak English or any language. She just makes noise. And she didn't tell me. Like, is that Julie, is that true? Because I like to think she's telling us she loves us when she does her little casual stretches. Um, and she's just like, "Ooh, yeah, hey," and cuddles in. 567 years old. Yeah, so funny. She is just a baby. And she was like this big when we got her. It was so cute. Um, but yeah, so okay, well, we took quizzes. We lived, laughed, learned. Um, oh, Peggy, that's amazing. So leave me alone. They show you your bums to say that too. Yeah, I am so happy she's got fluffy, long fur so that she has a little tiny little pom pom tail so that she's not always just, you know, get spotlighting us when she walks around like she's got cover. Do you think if I did more history quizzes that you would like historical drama movies and shows? No. I don't think you can force weird obsessiveness like that. Like, I'm weirdly into it. Like, I've read from as far back as I could go in Wikipedia, every single king of England's, or all of them's Wikipedia page all the way down. And then I got to the queen, right? And it was done. And yes, I understand, but this was a few years ago. I got to the queen. And then I got, like, existential dread because I knew it was going to be King Charles, and then I knew it was gonna be King William, and then it was probably, because come on, going to be King George. And then I got a lot of anxiety because I was like, "Maybe I won't know the next ones." Like, all of the hundreds and hundreds, and then, like, maybe I won't get to know that, and it started stressing me out, and I was like, "Okay, no more chasing down Wikipedia things, like, that's too much for me." So, ouch, Lisa. Ouch, Lisa. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Um, Babs, that is funny. And like historical movies, like, and then when you read into it, you're just like, but wait, why? Okay, so like the Tudors, how did I get into it? I don't think necessarily it was the show The Tudors, but it really might could have been. I can't remember which way it went, but it was a few years ago that I really got into it. And you read all the things you can on the main players, right? You're like, okay, Henry VIII, sure. And you're like, okay, then I'm going to read a bunch about Anne Boleyn. And then usually that's usually where people go. And then you're like, okay, I'll backtrack into Catherine of Aragon. And then you do all that. And eventually you run out of things that you could research at 3 a.m. So then I'm like, okay, Catherine of Aragon, um, her parents were the same people who sent Christopher Columbus over on his journey to North America, which is freaking wild to me, right? And you're like, that's kind of crazy. And then you're like, okay, so the older sister Margaret went to marry the King of Scotland. And then that's who, like, the great grandmother of Mary, Queen of Scots is. And you're like, okay, but then Mary, she went over to France, married, and so she was a French queen, but also Henry VIII's sister, Mary, was also a French queen. Like, she went over there, he died really quickly. She went back over. She stole a huge diamond with her. Well, she was gifted it, and then she's like, "Yoink," and so she went back and she brought it with her, and France was like, "Could you send that back? That thing was huge. Like, we want that back." And she was like, "Oh," but then she gave it to her brother so that he wouldn't kill her because he was pretty pissed, and they had to pay a lot of money so that they could not be murdered. Um, and she married his best friend, Charles Brandon, which everybody knows. But then also, they had 2 kids who died on the same day of sweating sickness. And I feel like they were both named Charles, which is insane. But, like, that's interesting to me. And then you find out other things like Charles Brandon after Queen Mary. So Charles Brandon is the king's best friend and married the younger sister, right? And they had 2 kids and they died. And then she died, right? And so you have Charles Brandon and he had a very young girl who was under his governorship, and he ended up marrying her and her name was something. Hmm. It was something, but anyways, so then, like, she's a lot younger than him and he dies, and then Catherine Parr, my mistake, the last queen, right, that he has, and then he dies, and she remarries, and it was a super scandal because it hadn't really been long enough, even though Henry was not popping out babies for quite some time since, but, like, what if? Anyways, she marries Jane Seymour, 3rd wife, right? 3rd wife, her brother, who was also the uncle of the current king, and so she marries the brother. It's not the oldest brother, it's the 2nd oldest brother who also tried to hook up with Elizabeth, which gross. So then so these people, you have to picture them all are here, right? So then, like, she marries the uncle of the current king, who is the brother of the 3rd wife, and they, scandal, have a baby. And she dies afterwards, like a few days afterwards of childbed fever. And this girl, is remember we were talking about Charles Brandon's 2nd wife, who was a very young girl? Not 2nd, like, maybe even 4th wife. He was sketchy. So, his last wife, let's say, she takes care of this baby. Like, this is how interwoven all of that time frame was, and that's what's so interesting to me is thank you, Holly. Like, it's my extended family. Like, I'm obsessed with it. So you're just like, all of these people, they're so intertwined, and you're just like, "What?" And then if you go out into broader Europe, like continental Europe, you're like, those people are still kind of pretty freaking intertwined. Like when Catherine of Aragon's daughter, Mary, they're Spanish, right? And Spain like had all of the princes and princesses and then just like launched them, right? They're just like, you married that one, you married, they just launched everyone everywhere so that they could just dig in and it went well. And then so when Mary was, like, an adult, they're like she was previously engaged to Catherine of Aragon's nephew, but he was old as crap by this time, and so he's like, "How about my son?" And so they got married even though they were basically cousins. And then, like, Henry wanted to marry one of Catherine of Aragon's nieces at some point, and they're like, "You gotta stop with that nonsense," because it was after the Anne Boleyn thing, and they're like, "Didn't you say Anne Boleyn?" They said that they could divorce because that their marriage wasn't valid because he used to sleep with her sister Mary, and so they're like, "You can't marry this cousin over here when you literally just annulled your marriage with Anne before she was executed." Which made Elizabeth a bastard. They're like, "You can't do that, and then, like, go after your first wife's niece. That feels yucky." And so, yeah. Oh my god. So did you guys know that King Charles is more inbred than his mother was? Because Queen Elizabeth and, her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, were pretty close cousins. Like, they did not have that separated of a family tree. It was more intertwined than was necessary. Um, and then they stopped. We're on Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. They had to change the last name to Windsor during that because of how much too Nazi it was. They were like, it's pretty German. And in case you guys were curious, the English monarchy is absolutely German. And they're like, it's pretty German, guys. And so they're like, what if we just changed her name and pretended? They're like, yeah, that feels right. Okay. And so they did that. But because they were trying to branch out. Like, they're like, "Could we dilute the family blood a little bit?" And so they married each other, and Charles is slightly more inbred now because they're like, "Just kidding, bring it back together, keep it in the family." And now that they married Catherine, who was a commoner, thinning out the blood a little bit, thankfully. Also, Princess Queen Camilla, her ancestor, if you go up the chain enough, was also a mistress of a monarch. Like, I do love that. That feels really good. I like the continuity of it all. Um, that makes me happy. You're married, Sydney. I want to marry you. I want to be related to you. I'm sitting on my pants and I'm trying to pull it out. There we go. My pajamas. Yeah, Nova, we are. And so I love all of that and how it can just like come together, and like how the Medicis are both royalty and always in the papacy, and like how amazingly corrupt it was to like become pope, and everybody made their second sons do it, and that's how the church got so powerful, and how the church wasn't really the church, it was a kingdom that got to control the other kingdoms a little bit better. Like, all of that is so good. Um, so yeah, all of that. You're wandering off. Bye, Nova. Um, so all of those things, like, I just get obsessed with it, and it makes me super happy. So, anyways, I'm done yapping your ear off about the tutors and things like that. And I'm really glad you guys hopped on this live stream with me so that we could take a quiz. That made me so happy. Um, and yeah, shall we be done with it? We're done with it. All right. I am done. And I love you guys. I hope you guys had fun, and the end. All right. I love you. Okay. Bye.